Good morning student, myself ANZUM'S and today we are going to learn about something which is very important part for all of our life, without which you, I and we all wouldn't have any existence. Can you guess what is it? Yes, it is cell. So let's go on the definition. Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of a living organism. So students, during our childhood, we all have played with these toy blocks. What happened with these toy blocks? We arrange it to form a structure, right? Similarly, the cells are arranged together to form a living organism. In order to form a building, all the bricks are arranged together and they are accumulated with cement to form a wall. Walls are arranged together to form a room, and the rooms are arranged together, likewise kitchen room, bedroom, bathroom, all are arranged together to form a house. Similar things takes place with cells also. Let's go on it. A group of cells which has similar function, they form tissue. Tissues form organ, and organ will form organ system, and organ system will form a living organism. So students, let's take an example. Lungs. Lung cells together form lungs tissue. Lungs tissue form the organ lungs, and lungs is a system of respiratory. Lungs is a part of respiratory system, and there are different other systems like excretory system, digestive system, reproduction system. They together form a living organism. So students, how do we came to know about cell? So there is an interesting story. Let's see it. Scientist Robert Hooke in the year 1665 discovered cell. He took a thin slice of cork and put it under the primitive microscope, and he found this kind of structure. These are hexagonal in shape. And they together form a honeycomb-like structure. That is why it is also called a honeycomb structure. Cell, which means little room. Later on, Robert Brown in 1883 put its insight on cell structure. Now, different cells have different shapes and sizes. Basically, the shapes are round, and the smallest cell size is 0.1 micrometer to 0.5 micrometer. We cannot see the cells by our unaided eyes, but there are some big cells also, which we can see through our naked eyes or unaided eyes. Suppose we eat egg cell, right? Daily we eat egg in our breakfast. So egg is basically a cell. So largest cell is the ostrich egg. Which ranges from 170 millimeter by 130 millimeter in diameter. So students, cells have different shapes. Okay. Basically they are round in shape, but they have also different other shapes. So students, tell me, what is this cell? It is spherical. Okay. Next. Can you tell me what is the name of this cell? Yes, you are correct. It is RBC. Red blood corpuscle. It helps to transport oxygen. Next is the muscle cell. Muscle cells, both the ends are tapering and the middle end is flattened. It is spindle shaped. Next is the nerve cell. Nerve cells are basically elongated because it transfers messages. And next is an amoebal cell, right? Which doesn't have a definite structure. And these elongations are called pseudopodia or false feet, which help an amoeba to eat and locomotion for both the purposes. So, students, the structure of the cell or the shape of the cell basically depends on its function. Okay. Now, let's take an example. If suppose a rat and elephant, okay, who will be a big cell? You may think that the elephant may be a big cell, but no. The nerve cell in case of both rat and elephants are elongated because it transfers the messages from one end to another. Next, I will discuss with you about the structure of the cell. Cells are basically made up of nucleus, cytoplasm, cell wall and cell membrane and cell organelles. Among the cell organelles there are ribosome, lysosome, Golgi body, mitochondria, vacuoles, and so on. Okay. So students, in the next class I will discuss with you about the entire cell structure, and now I am showing you the picture of the cell structure. Yes, it is a bit complex, but we will simplify it in the next class, and we will also learn the difference between the plant cell, animal cell, and what are the functions of all these cell organelles. So thank you very much students.